To the esteemed warrior, Eivor of the Ravens, as promised, I have completed my manuscript regarding the peculiar series of incidents we encounter in East Anglia. Enclosed is a copy of for your perusal. As to your request, names and deeds have been changed to the creation of a legend which shall invigorate our nation. Yours truly, Mother Wulfilda, Abbess of Barking.
An inspiring tale. Far more fitting than that terrible day. At least you changed my name. And you got a dragon in. Always with the dragons.
Did was Grendel considered a dragon? Once again, I've seen, I've never read Beowulf and Grendel, but I have seen a couple of movies of it, and I think there was one that had a dragon in it. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, fuck. I pray this letter finds you well, and my son Ceolbert has written me a few times now, often in so much detail, it is as though I am there. He admires you, trusts you. It warms my heart to know he has someone to look up to. I know you will do right by him. As for myself, I have settled nicely in this new role. My court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty for the first time in a long time. Mercia is stable. It's thanks to you. Oh, Eivor has no comment on that one? Son of a bitch. I opened a can of ginger ale, and I went to take a drink, and it spilled all over me. I don't know if it was just like a really full can or something. Ah, there we go. That's better. But that was weird. Anyway, we are going to go talk to Ranvi. Because we may or may not have something we can do here.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby, for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Okay.
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Alright.
Follow me.
So this here is like a little bonus. I looked up a couple things in between parts, by the way. Which is why I knew I could talk to her for that.
Ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
So yeah, obviously we do have to get across. Also, I may start doing the daily quests in this game when I get the opportunities to do it. Or to play in between parts because, oh. Sorry, Ranvi, but hang on. There's something I must do. Oh, you know what? We'll put the Asgardian lamp here because it's like right by the water. And I feel like it'll look really cool there. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Don't remember where I got that, in all honesty. Okay, so we need to cross the river, so we may as well cross now. Also, do we really need to cross the river for Grand Bridge? I guess. There are really no bridges? I mean, well, whatever. Who needs a bridge when you have a horse? But yeah, this is just like a little side quest that you can do. You can ask her, I think, at any point, maybe. I don't know if that was an option the last few times we talked to her. But the quest itself won't start until after you have acquired 3 alliances. Which, you know, we did in the last part. We got our third one. So, I mean, I figured now was as good a time as any. I mean, we still have to do the mysteries, but I figured we would do this. We would do the other quest in Ravensthorpe. And then we'd be good to go. Also, did we cross the river in the wrong spot or something? Or, because, I mean, it says that it won't take us to Grant Bridge, which is weird. We need to go up at some point, though. We could always, I guess, just swim, but I feel like that would take quite a bit, and it wouldn't be nearly as fun. I feel like if you...
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a town.
Okay, you know what, though? What I'm going to do, because it won't take me to that specific point, if I put a point here... Hang on. There we go, that'll do it.
In so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
I feel like it would be really uncomfortable to ride the horse where she is. I mean, like... I think it would be rather uncomfortable to ride a horse without a saddle anyway. I don't know exactly why saddles were invented.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grant Bridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
I forgot what I was about to say. I was like in the middle of saying something when she talked, and then, well, whatever.
Watch out! And here we are. Welcome to Grant Bridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful, and everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here, too.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I looked up a few things in between. As it turns out that we actually could have got Finir as a Jomsviking, but we had to be the one to kill Rued, either at the first opportunity when Oswald asked us not to, or if we had fought him at the wedding instead of Oswald.
Well, it's that Eivor I see.
Hello, Magni, a person who I definitely remember. Why are you clapping, Ranvi? Yeah, whatever.
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Something happened.
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and the border. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have been kept nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will you...
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Wow, she's fucking into this.
The bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randy. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
I like her. I wish that she was in the game a little bit more. I mean, we don't get to talk to her very often in the strategy
The
things.
bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
Awesome. Alright. Really? Well, whatever.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Oof. Fuck, they have a Goliath. That's fine. I got this one. Hopefully Ranvi's got the rest. Ow, fucker. Nope, there we go. Got him. Oh, get the... Yeah. I have no idea what just happened. That wall really fucked us over here. Where's Ranvi? Ah, she's over there. Okay. Oh, wait, there's another guy over here. I'm sure she's got that. Yeah, you little fucking stone flinger, you. And I 100% did plan on doing this stealthily, by the way. It just didn't really work out that way. Jesus Christ, she dual wield. That is a big ass fucking hammer she's
Now
got
to
there.
deliver Magni his horse.
Do I not get a horse? You know, you could just let me on. I mean, there's no reason I couldn't, other than, you know, they'd have to have Eivor sit on the back instead of the front, and they probably don't have that animation. Because, you know, why
That is a
would they?
thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Eivor. She wanted to get out of the settlement. You know, you brought her out, you took her to Grantbridge, you did one thing, and now you want to go home? Come on, man. It's not even nighttime yet. It's still dusk. Here you go. Luckily, they had a horse. Whether or not it's yours, I don't know, but it's a horse. I don't know which would be more convenient, that it is his horse or that they just happen to have only one horse.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Ranvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor, over here.
Oh, there you are. Oh god, are we gonna have a drinking contest with Ranvi?
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Ranvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Meat queen. I mean, it's only if you win. And I mean, I. Wow. Oh, well, that's always a good start. Although, to be fair, it is better to fuck it up right at the beginning than... Holy shit, she is kicking my ass right now. Is Ranvi like the hardest drinking contest in this game?
Don't let him win.
I mean, I fucked up before in these. And I feel like I've never been like that close to somebody before.
You're going to start.
Okay, there we go. Or at least I've never had somebody finish before me.
Eivor is a beast.
Granted, she like barely finished before me, but that's beside the point. Now the question is do I let her win? Or do I not? I feel like I don't let her win. If she beats me, that's fine, but... Oh my.
There, you see? Should not have tried to outdrink me, Randvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, thank you, Randvi.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Oh, Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already.
I feel like this is... Oh my god. 1,200 meters, eh?
Andy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
I mean, there's really no reason why she can't. I mean, I don't know what else she does out there. What does this guy want? Hang on, Ranvi. Who be you? Small
I
one.
have contracts, and Red is always
Oh.
generous.
I see the scarf. Yeah, online service error. Because I didn't reconnect after my internet. Because my internet got upgraded. So it should be technically better now. Not that that means anything for the purposes of these videos, but why can the destination never be reached, Ubisoft? Come on now. Like, why must I go in here and go boop?
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart, but
Really? I can see the fucking road that leads to where I put the marker.
Not the first, and it will...
Is it across the fucking river again? It isn't. Not really.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
There we go. It was just because I was in the town. Good God, towns really fuck up the travel system, don't they?
I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
I feel like it may not be. I mean, I would have liked to have Soma as a romance
Did
partner.
something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must.
I don't know why. I mean, it's not like she's hitting on you. She's saying that you should have
Look
banged
there.
Soma.
That must be the tower. Take the bridge.
There's a bridge to the tower.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Yeah, sure there is. Oh, I assume that we are going to climb the tower.
Just
Oh.
as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Alright, so we do get to climb. I don't remember this tower. Is it a viewpoint? It doesn't seem like it. Well, no, I think that... I mean, it looks like it could be a viewpoint, but...
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered.
Okay, Eivor, you need to... I see what happened there. Up we go. How high are we climbing, though? Do we go all the way to the top?
You climbed well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
Guessing that we're either going to... yeah.
Well, well. Look at this. Woo. A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. The Yums we can get, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together, over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. You can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
Oh ho ho.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
That is comforting to hear. I have long felt the same way, but I banished the thought that this would ever happen.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired, but duty kept me from it.
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much. We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words.
The classic
Laundry?
Ubisoft skip to next morning.
Must have returned to the settlement.
Well, you better hope so. I mean, Sigurd's probably already going to be annoyed that, you know, you slept with his wife, but I mean... if, you know, she died. I mean, granted, if she died, you could probably keep it under wraps and just be like, oh, well, I mean, she wanted to get out and took her out. We adventured a little bit and, you know, shit happened. But, I mean, I feel like Eivor wouldn't be one to hide stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, there's a way of the bear. Alright. So let's head back to the camp then and see what's up with Randvi. So yes, that is one of the other things I looked up. The fact that I did that does actually give me a negative against one of the endings, but I'm allowed 3 negatives for that ending before it turns bad, so I'll probably only have the one. I mean, I did look at what you needed to do for the other ones, but all it did was give me the choice. It was like, do this or do this. And without context, I have no idea, and I don't actually remember what any of them were anymore. But I remember reading them, and it's like, well, depending on the context, that seems like I would choose this one. That, you know, gives me the positive and not the negative. Because, yeah, basically for the one ending, you have 5 points in the story that count, which I talked about last time. For how your relationship with Sigurd goes. And doing this quest and picking that option does give you 1 negative. So we now currently have 1 negative and 1 positive. But the odds of us ending up with 3 negatives are very slim, I would guess. Based on how I normally play games. But like I said, I don't have the context of any of the other choices, so... Alright. Now let us see. Randvi is back.
Pleasure to see you, Eivor.
What, now you're not going to talk to me? How rude.
Randvi, you left so suddenly.
There's work to be done. There always is.
I see.
But do not think for a moment that I have forgotten you on our wonderful day.
Nor would I wish you to.
Good. Then we see eye to eye.
And heart to heart.
Yes, indeed. Until our next moment alone, we should return to our great work. England will not pacify itself in our behalf.
No, indeed.
Back to work then.
Alright. Or break up. Apparently you don't have to even break up with people. I'm just going to leave. I guess if you just start another quest, because like I said, you can start a quest with Petra. Now, the only thing is like, because like when we talk to her, we get the option. I want to say the option just has a heart.
Petra.
Eivor, how are you?
Yeah, see, it just has a heart. And when we talked to Randvi for that quest, it just had the little quest symbol. So, like, I don't know if we can do that quest and not end up, like, if there's an option to not. I would imagine there is. I would imagine you do get the option. I might look it up after we do this other quest, because, let's see, Randvi's quest actually took a half hour, so odds are we won't be getting very many mysteries, if any, in. This looks like a location I haven't done yet. Let's put the Victoria statue here, because why the hell not? That doesn't seem very Norse, does it? You know what? This looks like a nice place for a cozy fire pit, right? Right up here, underneath the big tree. Like, yeah, that, look at that. That's cozy as fuck right there. Alright. Let's go talk to Tove, whose husband died, and we know both of them, of course, because, you know, we're more or less the leader of this village, since Sigurd is never here.
Tove.
Eivor, it's Sven. He He passed while I was away.
Toby, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty, not like in our stories. When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work, as if nothing happened, because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Toby. Know you're valued. You have taught Toby well. Through her, you live on.
I still don't know who these people are. Alright, anyway. I actually wanted to go to the alehouse. Oh, I actually did already have one of those statues up. When the fuck did I put that there? Yeah, well, whatever. I'll leave it there. Because I don't even know what tent this is. Or whose tent this is. What the hell is this building? That's Kari's house. Alright, I don't know who Kari is either. Fucking Christ, I don't know who any of these people who live in this village are. Where is it? Right, the alehouse. That's where I wanted to go. Because I wanted to meet this Tekla person. Because I don't know who they are. All I know is that they are, in fact, the brewer. And that I should probably know them. I think that's the alehouse there, actually. What did I put here? I'm going to guess that's the sacrificial altar. Oh, ritual tree ornaments. Alright. Now then, let's see. Because the whole thing with the Yuletide is that Tekla wasn't there or something. Is this not the... No, it's not. I don't think that's the brewery then. Is it really, though?
Have a look soon.
I don't know. That's just a random house, apparently. Alright. Oh, there it is. Right, yeah. So who the fuck is this guy, then? I mean, I guess it makes sense that there's random villagers. I mean, we see lots of random people around that we don't really know anything about, but, you know, it's still weird. Anyway, Tekla, be you here, because it's really weird that you're our brewmaster or whatever, and yet I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. That was for that. Okay. Anyway, I was going to look something up, and now I don't remember what it was. Something to do with a quest or something, right? Whatever. We'll get our way of the bear here. And then next... So I don't think I can get there from here. Well, I mean, not right away anyway. Consecutive shots with a light bow deal extra damage. That might actually be useful against the zealots in that. Because, yeah, I was going to say that took a half hour, so going to do the quests over here probably wouldn't take, or we wouldn't get very many done. So what I might do, because, let's see, that obviously took no time at all. Yeah, took like 5 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here, we're going to do this quest that's right underneath here, and then we're going to head over and fight the big dog. I think that's what that one is. I don't know how hard it will be, because I don't know if the animals are like the other bosses that we fight in here, and they're like way above the level of the region. Like, I fought the deer thing, not that you guys saw that one, but I did fight the deer thing in Norway, and it didn't seem that hard, but at the same time it was a deer. Also, that quest, that little thing that we have there that says that the chick in Norway wants us to bring her 3 reindeer antlers. The reward for that is she tells us where the big white deer that I've already killed is. So I'm not really that bummed about not getting that quest done while we were in Norway, and I have no intention of going back and doing it, so.
O Lord, forgive not these men their trespasses. Send them instead to the same hell they brought upon our land.
Did you kill these men?
These defilers killed themselves by despoiling this sacred ground. God told me the full tale. Then he told me to chastise them. And he has told me much about you, too.
Stand down, Saxon. I mean you.
Has he now? Come on now, don't be like that. You're not gonna win this, lady. See here, Elfwin, whose name does sound kind of familiar.
May God strike you down!
Are you done now?
Tell me again. What did your god say about me?
My God names you the Growing Devil. And he sends out his angels to find you and to kill you. And then he will fling you into the pits of hell, demon.
Sure. Blood hymn for Edmund. Okay. O Lord, take these gifts, my blood offering, as a sign of devotion to your mighty cause. I have laid waste 12 heathens for your greatest glory. Though one crept up into the rafters to die, so that you may smite him down at your leisure. May his blood and body please you, my lord, your most devoted apostle, hammer of the heathens. Alright, well that's weird. Now she did say somebody climbed into the rafters to die. I don't see anything up there. I guess that doesn't... And I mean, there's not really too many rafters left, but I'm not going to worry about it. Well, that was an easy mystery. I kind of want to go and do this one as well, just because it... Oh, I know what this one is. This is another of the animist glitches. So we will go and do this one as well. I'm really counting on this fight against a dog not being very hard. By going to do these ones, because I mean, if it is going to end up being a fairly difficult fight, I mean, obviously we'll need a little bit of time to do it, but when I went past it, I didn't bother to get close enough to see what level or like what power it was at. I'm going to assume that we're going to do fine against it, just because like it's a dog and like the wolves shouldn't be, like the wolves generally aren't that hard to deal with. They're annoying but not necessarily hard, you know. But we'll do this first with Layla. Oh my, alright. Going to assume that this time they move on their own.
And another data pack. Should I get it?
If it's anything like the last one, absolutely.
Where the fuck are we going? I don't even know where the hell to go with this one, though. Kind of assume that those things would turn by themselves, but it doesn't seem like it. Let's see, did they... You know, I honestly can't tell if they just didn't want to give her a swimming animation, or if that actually was... I mean, I should, in theory, be able to jump right to there, right? Assuming that these are solid, but... I mean... Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Those other ones are lit up. I mean, it worried me. Because I know that those lights generally make, you know, the unsolid ones solid again. Make it, there we go, before it goes down. I don't know. Oh, that moves. Oh, that tricky bugger. I don't know why they were giving alternate paths back there. It seemed to... And, like, not even really alternate paths. I thought that that was moving, but no, it definitely is. Still slightly worried about those lasers up top. I didn't want to jump there because I didn't want to risk her, like, overshooting it. Yeah, like, why is that lit up? Because, I mean, I remember having to, Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, that's what they look like. Got it. I'll admit, I was confused. I forgot what, like, what those ones look like. Okay, and now I can interact with this, and now I shouldn't need that one anymore. Now, obviously, I can aim at a bunch of stuff with this one. I'm gonna guess the middle, though, but I don't... And obviously, that one doesn't... I mean, I could always aim it at that one and just try and, like, stabilize it permanently, but I feel like that's not gonna work. I mean, I can go... I'm guessing that this is just so that, like, I can catch one if it goes past me, or so that I don't break the beam as I go across it, or across to it. Now, and up, yeah. It's rough because I don't necessarily know how high to, like, they'll jump. Man, I am going definitely the long way around here. Ooh, what? Alright. Now that one should give me more than... Yeah, that's definitely more than enough time. Then I need to get across that. And over. Okay, now I'm going to say I can make it right now if I went for it. I don't want to risk it on the off chance that I'm wrong. There we go. Quickly. There we go. Got that cleared. And then we go up. There we go. Can I reach that? That seems awfully high. Oh, she made it. Good for you. Okay, and then obviously this is meant to aim at the middle point again. But once again, I mean, it would be very tempting if I could, like... I don't think it matters. I was gonna try and figure out, like, what would be the best... Like, where would be the best place to put it. But I guess as long as it's not, like, where I'm jumping to it, we should be good, right? in theory. Which means I actually should wait until the next point. Because I don't know if my body can block it. But it's not something that I want to risk, you know? I also don't know why I keep moving. It's not like it makes a difference. These things are in sync with each other, so... damn it, I could have made it to that too. I just didn't know if that's where I needed to go. Oh well. We're almost there. I feel like this is really neat, but it takes too long. Right? Like... Oh, you dumb... Okay, well, that's weird. Okay. It's weird. It's very weird, but whatever. Do I go... nope, definitely not. I mean, that... Once again, that did not seem like something that I'd be able to actually scamper up, but whatever. So who the fuck were they that were talking? I'm assuming that was because, like, I had reached a certain height.
Voices I'm hearing?
Not sure what you mean. It's all quiet on our end.
Damn it. Well, I'm at the second packet. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I got the data. Here it comes.
Okay. So odds are that has something to do with the solar flare that killed the Isu. If I had to guess. This actually reminds me of, like, Assassin's Creed 2? Was it? Brotherhood? There was another one with the, like, Subject 16's puzzles, and it showed you, like, a very small clip at a time, like, a couple seconds of a clip, and then, like, once you were done, it played, like, the whole thing, and it made sense. And I feel like that's what they're doing here. Granted, now that I know a little bit more of the story, because, like, obviously... Back then, you had an inkling that, well, like, obviously you knew that, like, Eagle Vision, that was weird, but I just kind of assumed that it was, like, video game mechanic and not, like, built in, but then they made it that it was built in. At the end of the first game, I think they established that it was, like, a built-in feature of Desmond.
Thor lends me strength.
Okay, well, Thor lends him strength because he ate mushrooms, so let's see if we can actually find a couple, or another one, out here before we head into the fight, because if we can, that would be great. Because I don't know where the fuck my adrenaline went. Don't know if because I switched to Layla, my adrenaline disappeared. Oh. That one only gave me one for some reason. But yeah, if we can... I don't know if we can see it from out here. You know what? 3 will probably be good. I don't know what I'm going to fucking use for it anyway, so...
I cannot let this abomination live.
Yeah, see, big dog. The black shark. There's 2. Oh, whoops. Oh, I did get that other one. Oh, almost. I say almost. I obviously have no idea if I actually almost got it or not. But yeah, it seems to be my level-ish. Oh, fuck. There we go, got it. Stun attack. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Really? You're gonna go away, are you? Ow! Alright, fucker. Are you gonna give me like a prompt or something to get this asshole off of me? I see, so it's like that, is it? Oh, that's it for those arrows. Yeah, prick. Let's see, what do we got? Oof, bet you that one hurt. Alright, you know what? I'm actually going to get my hunter bow out. Because if I can do that, because my hunter bow obviously doesn't. Well, my Spartan bow says it does more damage, but I still feel like this probably does. Oof, yeah, that does a fuck ton of damage.
Not just any black dog. Massive.
Okay. Rations are full health, leveled up. And we got the black shuck's head. Nice.
I feel great.
So yeah, that ability is great. I feel like that's another one of those abilities where clearly it's meant to be used again, like for multiple people. And then like I just don't. But it's just so much more useful against a single target like that. Okay, so yeah, that fight super easy, as it turns out. I'll leave the rest of the mysteries and we'll finish them up next part. There isn't that many left, so hopefully it'll be enough to make a whole part. If not, we might do the Sears quest. Because I don't remember what the power level was, but I would imagine that we're probably good enough to do it. I mean, even if it is a higher power level, I mean, we did have defeated things way higher level than us. Granted, at the same time, we defeated stuff a way higher power level than us, but it was also one-on-one. So if there is multiple fights in those, then it may not be. But, you know, whatever. We'll just have to see. I don't know what trophy he's talking about, because I feel like I brought him back like the other animal head that I got, like the big deer that you didn't get to see me fight. And I don't actually remember there being a reward that had anything to do with the deer, which is weird to me. And hey, if next part is a short part because I only got like 5, I think, mysteries left to do, oh well, it'll be a short part. And then next week we can start in a new region. I don't know which region, because I don't remember which one is next level wise, but I mean,
Hey, Eivor.
not like it matters. Alright.
Impressive. Never seen anything like it.
A hollowed monolith, eh? Okay. It also says that we have the Bear of the Blue Waters unlocked, but I have no idea where the hell that is. 100 men hath climbed through the hellish froth of Thor's breath to meet this king, only to be stone water at the bottom of the sacred lake in the valley of the Forsaken. This bear was made with ice itself, they say, and born from Thor and Freya's affair. Beware, for its fangs thirst for the eyes of the idiotic. Yeah, I don't know where that is, so...
I will see you later, friend.
Hope to see you again soon.
Sure. Alright. So that's that, and I think that's a good enough spot to end it. Ooh, what is this one? Well, why not? We'll throw up our hollowed monolith. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks great. Right by the tree, all fancy and shit. We're good to go. Alright, so yeah, we'll call it there. And next part we'll head back into East Anglia to finish off those last few mysteries. And it might be a short part, but it really depends on the mysteries that are left, I guess. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.